Hello and welcome to anybody and everybody that's listening. This is the NL Podcast. Whoa, that sounds way crazier. There we go. That's back to how it should be. Fucking with this microphone right now. Yeah, the microphone in front of me. Yeah, welcome back. Returning listeners, new listeners, hello, welcome. I don't know if I said this already, but I am Nathaniel Lopez. Welcome to my podcast. How many times can I say the word welcome in a minute? I don't know. You tell me, and the minute is over. Oh no, I didn't do it a whole minute. That's just the track time. Fuck. God damn it. Well, I'm here trying to be consistent, and I'm going to give you another solo episode because Mr. Solo Dolo, in the words of the great Child Cuddy, yeah, Kid Cuddy, Super Solo Dolo, sometimes, not often, not very, not often is it very Super Solo Dolo at all. So, what am I going to talk about? What am I going to talk about? Well, let me spin my giant wheel I have right next to me with all kinds of ideas, and that was my mouth making those noises. I don't have a wheel next to me. All I have is a glass of whiskey and some other stuff and my phone and some other things and some pens to write with. I have some stuff written down because last episode sucked so bad it made my ears bleed when I listened to it. And then I cried for 20 hours because I just didn't like it. I cried for 20 hours. Took 20 showers during those 20 hours. It's an hour a shower. A shower an hour, man. And everybody was like, what's this guy doing? No one was saying that because... And my cat is making her way onto the podcast like she always does. And when I listen back over this, I can't really hear my cat meow. And like I also bitch about the heater, the sound that my heater or AC makes. But whenever I listen back over it, I can't really hear it. Maybe that's just me ignoring it or just totally used to it. And someone else is listening to it like, man, this audio is shitty. This is the shittiest audio I've ever heard in my fucking life. Why? Why does this guy suck so bad at making audio sound good? I don't know. Maybe I'm using shitty programs. Maybe it's the microphone I'm using. Maybe it's the cord plugged in from the microphone to the interface to the computer. Who knows? Who knows? Not me. Do you know? If you do, send an email to sandmanhelpprod@gmail.com because that's how you can get a hold of anyone from 85631 Productions. You want to do that? Go ahead. Send us an email. Tell us what you think. Tell us what you don't think. Tell us what we should think. Convert our minds. Anyway, take a sip to clear out all the bullshit I've just been talking about. Clear out all that bullshit. And let's move on to this next bullshit topic that I'm going to talk about. I know this was a podcast that used to be about interviewing musicians or creative minds, but whenever it's me, whenever it's solo, dolo, enlo, then you're going to hear a bunch of stupid rambling, almost like you're listening to an episode of Let the Freak Speak without Bearcat. Just Nathaniel. So I was on Instagram the other day, and I was just going through stories, and this old coworker I used to have, She used to work where I currently work, like 2 years ago, 3 years ago, maybe. I don't fucking know. But she moved out to California. Not California. No, she became some kind of model of some sort and moved to Hawaii. And that was her thing. Things seemed to be going pretty well for her. That's what it seemed. And good for her. I didn't really give a shit. Honestly, I thought it was hilarious that she was a model, and watching all of these other coworkers like all her pictures and comment, or just like seeing all the comments from dudes. It was funny to me because I knew her as such a klutz. She was like a goofy, kind of ditzy klutz. And it's just like her looks really got her a long way. That's what it seems. And maybe she genuinely is a really awesome and nice person. But whenever I knew her, she seemed super shallow and materialistic and just like kind of like an airhead. And maybe I'm just being a dickhead. But what are you gonna do? That's just how I saw her, and that's how she presented herself in my perception. But so the reason I'm talking about or giving you a background on this girl is because yesterday I saw her post on her story. It was just like, she was kind of just opening up about this relationship that she had just gotten out of. Okay, cool. I mean, she was just telling her following about what happened. I don't know if she was telling her following or if she was just like mainly posting it to let people she knew let them know. But I saw it and I was just like, what the fuck is this? And then there was a video of her watching someone else's, like her ex's or now ex's story. And it was just like his post on social media about, it was just like, the quote was, well, I guess it's really over. And I don't know why I'm giving him this kind of voice, but that's just how it is. He's just like, well, I guess it's really over. Broken heart emoji. Walking around the house while he sees all her packed up clothes, walks into the closet to see that there's nothing but hangers of where her thousands of silk garments once hung, now gone. I guess it's really over. Broken heart emoji. And saw that. I was just like, okay. You're kind of you're putting it on blast for, that, because, yeah, that was cringe-worthy. I believe so. I think I cringed. I know I did. It was cringy. My body died a little bit because of how it was just like, okay. Next video, she's talking to the camera, to her following, to her fans. That's right, probably fans of hers, about her breakup. She talked about how she didn't want any of this on social media. How, she just wanted it to be between them. Okay. Why the fuck are you going to post anything else about it then? I mean, I get it, actually. You're trying to make it so it's not like you don't come off as a bitch for just leaving this dude. You want people to see your side of the story. I get that. It's 100% cool. But I think I unfollowed you because of that. And I was just like, why am I following this person if I'm just getting upset about how stupid all of this is? So unfollowed, and I think that's what we need to learn how to do this year, guys and gals, and theys and thems and everyone's and everyone's, whoever is listening. I don't care what you are, as long as you're a human and you don't kill people or do heinous things to unjust people or unjust things or whatever. As long as you're not a piece of shit, you're cool in my book, whatever you are, whoever you are. But what we should aim to do 2020, we should aim to unfollow people who are not worthy of our time. You know what I mean? Because what's the fucking point? Like, are we just gonna hate follow people? Me and my friends have talked about that sometime, Why do we follow these people just to watch their stories and be upset? Like, I just want to fucking punch this person in the face, but I'm going to watch their story just so I can get that feeling. I don't know, maybe we're lacking that sense of letting out anger or build up anger. Some people's lives are so mundane and boring where nothing bad ever really happens. And if it happens, it's like a minor inconvenience. So maybe these people, me included, sometimes just don't feel that workup of anger and frustration and stupidity at the world. Can't say it's been me lately, but, sometimes you just follow people to be like they're so, or you just don't stop following people whenever they become something you no longer want to follow. But you'll just watch what they do and you'll criticize it. And all it does is bring negativity up into your mind. So I think, for me at least, what I would like to aim to do for 2020 is definitely stop fucking giving my time to things that only bring negativity up into my mind. Because I feel like if I can do that, then I'm probably just going to be a lot happier. I'm not going to find those moments where I'm just like thinking, but at the same time, I'm not trying to put myself into some kind of room where it's only things I like and, things that aren't going to, bring up controversy, but things that just are extremely pointless to me. Like, sometimes we let other people's lives just control, like we think about other people's lives because we give into their lives on social media, and maybe we've never even fucking met that person, and they don't have anything to offer but this profile on social media. So should we obsess over these people and give them our time? Maybe, if they're doing something good, I think that's why following, it's not wrong to follow artists or, activists, people that are just doing something. But if it's just a person posting pictures, not really offering much, don't just, you follow them. Sure. I don't care. It's, it's fucking free where I'm at, do that, whatever. Cool. But try not to obsess over them, because what really are they, aside from just someone on social media? Maybe you two roads will cross, and maybe one day you'll meet that person. But there is unhealthy obsessions out there. People can unhealthily obsess over people they've never met. It's social media is fucking crazy. This world's crazy. We're living in a trippy time. So much things. So many things over in this America. Social media is a trip, considering that you probably found out about this podcast through social media, even more of just like it's everywhere, it's everything for the most part. Some people, a lot of people would disagree, say no, it's not everything, and I understand that. But what I'm saying is, it's a lot of everything. Social media plays into a lot of things in today's society, and it's a trip. So 2020, this is a resolution for people out there. If you want to, stop following people that make you upset and only bring negativity or make you feel obsessed for no reason. Do that. Try at least. Okay, well, I'm going to take a little break and I'm going to come back and I'll talk to you about other bullshit. But I figured if I break these choking over my own fucking words right now. If I break these solo dolo episodes down into just little segments, maybe they'll be fucking better. Maybe I'll come back with a fresh mind for this next little part. Who knows? Maybe it'll suck worse. I guess you'll find out when I come back. All right. Little break. Yeah, that break wasn't that little at all. A whole day has passed in between that little segment and this little segment. Why? Because I told you I'm breaking up these solo dolo podcasts so it's not just one long rambling of bullshit. Like in that last segment, I was talking about social media or something. I didn't listen to the whole segment before I started recording this. And what? Oh, your memory must be fucking terrible. You can't remember. No, I know what I was talking about. I have a list of things I was talking about. I'm not stupid. But just a lot of... I'm sorry, my throat is killing me right now. A lot of things have happened within that little period of time. And some pretty life-changing occurrences, really. And, they're not extremely crazy, as in, like, this guy's life has changed forever. In one sense, it is, because, like, in the cliche way to put it, one chapter of my life is about to come to a close, while another chapter of my life is about to get opened up to the first page. And you're wondering, what the fuck is this stupid motherfucker talking about? Hey, explicit content warning. No, explicit content is in... I just said fuck a couple times. Not as in what you're about to hear is explicit. Because it's not. It's just some information about my fucking life and what's going on in it, really. If you want me to delve deep, which I don't care if you want me to. I set this whole segment up like I was going to do that. And I'm getting to it. So shut up and just listen to what I have to fucking say. Got it? Okay. I don't know why I'm being so aggressive. Because, okay. So this is what happened yesterday. Not today. Not the day of that whole first segment you just heard. It's a whole day in between those two, like I just fucking said. Just keep that in mind. So yesterday, I'm at work. I went to work early because I told them I had to leave early because I had something going on a little bit after that. Okay, that's what's happening. That's what's really going down. Oh man, I'm just like stopping myself for a second, and how I'm talking about it is so dumb. And just like the few sentences I said right back were pretty stupid. So what happened was I was at work. I went to work early, told them I had to leave early because I had something going on afterwards. I'm working and stuff, I'm just doing my thing. And I get pulled into my manager and boss's office, two different women. And the fact that they're women has really nothing to do with the story because, it's just an employee getting talked to by his manager and his boss or her or whatever the fuck? So I get pulled in there. They start talking to me. They're like, we hate to do this to you, which I really think that they don't. I think that they don't give a shit. They just hate to do it because it's just a waste of their time. And if I don't listen to them, it's pretty much a waste of their time. So what happened was, the day of the first part of this podcast, which I believe was a Tuesday. No, it was a Wednesday. Today's now Friday. Yesterday was Thursday. So on Wednesday, I think it was Wednesday, I'm almost positive. I don't know. I left some shit unattended in my department. My bosses were upset about it because there were holes in the shelves and we were, quote, missing sale opportunities. So, yeah, I get it. I get it from a managerial standpoint. I understand the whole construct of it. And I get that I was in the wrong. I left a cart full of shit that could have gone out on the shelf. And I left a mess of some spilt milk. There's the term, you don't need to cry over spilt milk. Hey, how about this term? Don't write up one of your hardest working employees because he forgot to do a couple things. Fuck it. I'm tooting my own goddamn horn. Toot fucking toot. These people can suck a fuck in dick. Because they were being total assholes. They know that I work in one of the harder departments of the store. This is like the most shopped department in the store. I'm one fucking person. What the fuck? Why would you put one person in your busiest department in the whole fucking store? So that's been my argument for a while. You know, that's been my go-to as just know this is why things aren't getting done. It's because there's one guy in here trying to do the work of at least two people. I can't be all over this fucking place. I'm trying to fucking do my best. Whatever. You know, I know I was in the wrong. I get that. But the whole time I was in there, I was just thinking about what I had to do after work. And what I have to do after work, I had a fucking job interview somewhere else. Because I'm tired of that stuff, dude. I was tired of all the bullshit. Tired of working 12 fucking days straight. Today, Friday, the 12th day of fucking work in a row. I mean, and you know, it's not like it's super difficult work. It's just tedious and boring. And I hate my fucking manager and boss sometimes. You know, they're nice people, but they fucking suck at their jobs sometimes. Just like I did when I didn't fucking put that stuff away and I forced them to do a little bit of my work. Fuck them. Fuck it. It's over. It's done with. So anyway, I had a job interview. Got a call today offering me a position at this job. Told them, yes, I'll take it. Because I'm tired and you know what? It's finally time for a fucking change in life. I've been at that fucking grocery store for 3 years now. This would be my 4th year if I stayed until September. Fuck it. I don't want that. I was not growing. And I haven't even put my 2 weeks in yet. And honestly, after I got that write-up, I thought to myself, if I get this fucking job, I should just fucking quit. Because fuck all of these motherfuckers. Not all of them, because I work with a lot of cool people. But I thought to myself, fuck these people that don't treat their fucking workers good. This company sucks. So, I'm going to get the fuck on out of there. Try and fill my life with meaning or do something meaningful. And just try and be creative. Try and keep my creativity flowing. And just fucking try and be happier every day instead of waking up upset that I have to go to fucking work, upset that I have to go spend 8 hours getting told negative things all day and working your ass off to try and fix those negative things, but to no prevail, Every day, I could bust my ass at this place and I'll leave and I'll come back the next day and it's like I have to do that shit all over again. It's like I made no effort. It's like all the effort I put in the other day was pointless because now I got to put all of that fucking effort into making that shine again. And it's tough, especially when you got to work 12 days in a row and every single day is just problem filled. You're out of this. What about this? This. Negativity, negativity, negativity. Over material items, sure. People need to eat and people need groceries. But it's a capitalistic mindset. And it doesn't benefit me. It's like, yeah, I get that you're upset that we're out of this product and we don't get to make that sale. Cool. Well, not cool, actually, to you. It's not cool at all. But guess what? That customer, they're probably going to go find that product somewhere else. And if they don't, well, then one, they are just loyal as fuck. Or two, they can't get to another place. But if you're shopping at my grocery store, you probably can because we literally mark up our prices so much because it's the fact that you're shopping at our store. That's why it's going to be so expensive. You're getting the experience of shopping at this store. So just the experience alone makes our prices a little bit higher. Stupid. It's stupid. And then all they do is they just have sales that put these down to a little bit lower than they would be at a different place. It's dumb. And I'm ready to take a step into the fucking future and get out of there because retail sucks so bad. It does. It's really just, if you're having fun in retail, you must work at an awesome place with awesome customers and you must never be out of your products because retail in grocery fucking sucks. My mouth is so dry right now. I'm going to get some water, and then I'm going to talk about some other shit.
He goes, we going to share a pair of tits or what? Dude, I don't know why the fuck. I lost it, dude. Because one, I didn't know I was seeing if he knew what it was, and then his response just fucking floored me. We going to share a pair of tits?
And that was an idiot named Andy talking about sharing a pair of tits with someone he works with or something like that. I don't know. This ain't what he's doing. I don't know. Dude, I took a long water break. People don't talk about their breaks when they get back from podcasts. They're not like, and we're back. No, they're just like, okay, so this little segment, but I'm going to tell you about the break I just took. I just took a break, kicked it with the homie. And we kick it with the homie. What the fuck am I talking about? I've had one glass of whiskey, and I'm acting a fool. I'm acting dumb. I'm acting stupid. I'm acting strange. What the fuck's going on with me? Life's been a trip lately. I'm too close to the microphone. I'm not close enough to the microphone. What's going on? Who knows? But let me tell you this. I'm tired of old people. If you listen to Let the Freak Speak podcast, then you'll know that I fucking hate old people. And I know what you're thinking. Well, what do you hate, your grandparents? No, I fucking love my grandparents. They're all dead. So guess what? Fuck every other old person. And whenever I turn old, I'll fucking hate myself too. Okay? I'll fucking hate what I've become, and I'll hate what I'm becoming, and I'll tell these kids to get the fuck off my goddamn lawn, which will surprise me because I have an apartment. That's I'll be living in a senior home. And they're actually not old people. They're orderlies. And I'm assaulting them. Fuck that, right? You know, I see I know some people that work at like old folks' homes. And I've known some people. Actually, I've known people for a really long time that have worked at old people homes. And someone was like posting on their social media about how they were creeped out by this old man that they were like taking care of, and you know he's just like touching them and holding them, and you know he's just like being super handsy, and the person that's taking care of him is just like kind of weirded out about it. And I'm just like, man, fuck old people. Why do they think that they can get away with shit like that? And it's like, oh, well, I'm fucking at my retirement home. I'm paying the steady fucking number for this fucking slot here. I'm waiting to die. Fuck. So what, you think you're invincible? You think that other people just are nothing to you because you pay to live where you live and have these people? You're paying for these people to work there and take care of your old fucking brittle ass? Fuck you. Go fuck yourself, you sick fucking pig. You'd probably do that to anyone if you thought you could. You fucking disgust me, man. Don't touch people that don't want to be touched in ways they don't want to be touched. It's just common courtesy, you know? Oh, so what? They're fucking taking care of you because you're a brittle old person that can't. Don't take advantage of them. They're just trying to do their fucking job. Sure, you did your job, and okay, so what? You got paid a good amount to where you can now live in a retirement home instead of having to go move in with your children who probably fucking hate you because you're a handsy fucking pervert. But, hey, man. Fucking, I guess you think you earned it, you stupid piece of shit. I hope that something happens to you that you deserve. I don't get why some old dudes think that they can just touch people. And I don't think why some old people, male or female, or fucking whatever, think that they can get away with anything or think that the world owes them shit. Be like, dude, I've survived this long. The world owes me now. It's like, no. If anything, the world owes you death. You deserve to die if you think that the world owes you something. Go fuck off. Go fuck off the wall, Vans. Woo! God damn. Friday nights, and I hate old people. What to do? Maybe go hang out with the homie because he's being a little crybaby and be like, Shut your mouth. Shut your fucking little mouth right now, you dumb dummy. You dumb dummy, man. Man, you dumb dummy. You dumb dummy. Okay, now I'm just saying stupid shit into the microphone. I really have no other topics to talk about except for the fact that I've been stuck on the same music forever. I'm still listening to playlists. I've literally reconstructed playlists that I've had since high school, like playlists I used to go and smoke to. And now I reconstructed them, and I still listen to them on a very, very occasional basis. More than occasional. Regular basis is what I was looking to say, but I'm too stupid to realize that right away. If only there were something that I could take, some kind of alpha substance that stimulates my brain. But I'm just drinking whiskey instead, and my mind's being stimulated in a totally different way. But like I said, I've just been listening to the same music for fucking centuries, and it's so hilarious because I literally have all kinds of music at the fucking touch of my fingertips. But what am I doing? I'm not doing shit with it. I'm just fucking listening to the same fucking Weezer songs. No, I'm just kidding. I don't listen to Weezer. The only Weezer song I know is Beverly Hills. That's where I want to be. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? This podcast fucking sucks too. I thought segmenting it would make it better. Probably made it worse. Probably made it a lot worse. Except for the whole sharing a pair of tits part. Probably the highlight of this whole episode, and you're welcome for it. You're welcome for it. You're welcome for it. You're welcome for that. And again, I'm repeating stupid shit, so that means it's time for me to get the fuck on out of here. Yeah. All right. Well, deuce the fuck out. Peace. I think I'm gonna do something that's kind of fucked up, but at the same time, you know, maybe you'll fucking love it. I'm going to put a song that I don't think's been released. And it's not my song. But hey, you know, keep a fucking ear out because this music is coming soon. And it's by the homies. And if you don't listen to this, well, they'll probably fucking come for you in your dreams. And they'll kill you. So listen to this more than likely unreleased song. And I'll tell you a little bit more about it afterwards. Or I won't. Who knows? So here's a Los Lenny's Locos track.
Came up in this bitch in the year of 96. Yes, I grew up in the sticks in the little old town with a whole lot of hicks. Fuck your Twix, bitch, I don't need no candy. I feel daddy when I'm up on the track, rapping with my dude, Jose Salas, also known as Andy. And a fucking guy comes in handy if you want to polish off a bottle of your mama's finest brandy.
That's what I'm saying,
bitch. Check the newest cameo on the latest 85631 production video. Coming with that small town shitty flow, even though we pity those. Gonna be giving them a bit of Los Lenny's logos. You know how it goes. You line it up on the table and then you put it in your nose. A couple shots in and she be dancing and prancing around, grinding up on your pants and removing the clothes. So you proceed to fill it when you need to, cause the bitch is see-through. Oh. Yeah, we just a couple OGs, smoking stogies, sipping OE 40s, about to OD. What we listening to oldies from the 90s. Every day I'm looking Chinese, so you better keep up with the rap, so you're gonna fall behind these guys, and it comes as no surprise to me. Yeah. Bigger. Six Sigma, the 6'6" crucifix, word twister, who flicks cigarettes at your neck, next come for your head with some head trimmers, chicka. Quite like anal sex with a granny. I came in this bitch's ass in the 90s. Ever since then I've been blessed to supply these rhyme schemes. It's like a slaying dimes every night. Quite like designer tight jeans, they fit me nicely. Pair of shoe pants, white tees, Nike. So fresh my style was still the breath from a hype beast. Fit supreme another overpriced thing, suck my D. People used to decline me, but now I could go on eBay and make a grand selling a pair of my shit stained white tidies. Play in bed with Kylie, stick it in a hiney. While Caitlin lays behind me, tells me she's a Capricorn but used to be a Pisces. Quite like Verizon, everyone could hear me now. All competitors would go deaf like they fear the sound. Bet that they jealous now, reigning champ like a fucking cloud. Hailing from the underground, fresh from a slummy town. Chilling on the couch with 100 grand breast in my fucking mouth. Like a prostitute on your dick, we made it big, but we still sip, spit, piss, stalk, mosh pits, and talk shit on fit. Los Lenny's mom's bonkers, and any chump from Compton. If you don't believe me, ask your mom then. 90s, that's what's up.
All right. That was Los Lenny's Locos. That was their song 90s. And hasn't been released yet. I'm almost positive it hasn't. There you go. Fucking thanks for listening to this podcast. You can find more information on 85631 Productions YouTube, at 85631 Productions on Facebook and Instagram. Thanks for listening. Follow, subscribe, like, do whatever the fuck you want. Have a good life. I'll see you next time. Peace out.